It was just green for a second, and then all of a sudden loaded in.
Remember Chris, like for a while, thought you were being really lazy with your maps.
Yeah.
No. Why?
Chris for weeks only saw gray.
Theater of the mind?
Yeah, he was just like he was just like, yeah, I just thought you was being really lazy with the maps. So I was like, whatever.
Someone,
No, that was Rye.
yeah.
He thought Rye was being super lazy with the maps because all he had was just gray.
Well,
When have I
Someone-
been lazy with the maps? I've been lazy with my walls, but not the maps.
wouldn't you
someone
guys like
in
have
our-
movements and stuff?
Yes. But like, he thought there was just walls on a gray screen. Someone in our Thursday game, Mal, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, had the same issue, and I can't remember
Yeah.
how they fixed
I had
it,
it for a
Skelly.
while.
They
but-
didn't. It just fixed itself one day.
Yeah, I
Oh.
had it for a while, and it doesn't happen anymore. So
Yeah, we thought it was like a RAM issue, then we thought it was like a resource issue, I think.
I had the issue for a little bit, but I just cleared my cookies and it fixed it. But
I'm skilled. I don't have an issue.
Bang, bang. Friends. In the chat.
I gotta take a shit as well in a second.
It's too hot to put my camera on. I need to put clothes on for that.
When did they fix your AC?
Tomorrow.
Nice.
They
Oh, yeah.
it got approved, so they're gonna revamp
What was that, Loki?
she said she's gonna ban the word poop.
Launch it.
I think
I
we'll
will
still go
unban
through because of the
Simply, we will
moderator.
unban it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will simply.
Hey, am I not a moderator anymore? What the hell?
You should be.
It's
just
probably
saw
because
that.
he timed you out.
I'm gonna time out again. I'm gonna do it now. I can.
Wait, you're not a moderator? Hold
Yeah,
on.
because you timed me out. It
We
made
don't.
me a
We don't know
non-mod.
that. We don't know that. Hold on.
That's just a guess,
Yeah.
but it's funny.
Where do I make mod? Oh, I know where I can make mod.
Oh, wait, it's that.
No, you can. You can go. It's gonna take me a minute to fuck around.
It's all right. You know, you're the one that pays the attention the most in the group, so I gotta wait for
Oh,
you.
definitely. He has the.
I mean,
best
technically he does with the stream.
that's Alex's computer. Not us.
He takes perfect notes.
Unless I forget to record audio, like I've done a couple games.
Nice.
Nah.
Obligatory Lumi in the chat.
What?
Yeah.
That confused me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured out how many freaking animals. Yeah, 45 chickens.
Why?
8 ducks.
It won't let me make you a mod because you're already a mod.
I'm not.
Try to remove him from the mod list and then put him back on. What you drinking there, Waffle?
Cock.
Roman.
I heard someone crack a can and then you like went down.
That
you
was
did.
me.
Oh.
I am drinking root beer, but
Is it good root beer?
it's Kroger brand.
We don't have Kroger's around here.
You don't have Kroger's around here either, but somehow my grandmother ended up with a Kroger soda. And I'm like, where the fuck did you even get that? The nearest Kroger is like 400 miles away.
I
Kroger in the
can't
town over,
remove
but I know it's
moderator
not worth
from
going
him.
there.
That's actually kind of funny. Oh well, don't matter.
Yeah, if I try to, I get warning. Some of the roles were unable to be added to Brown Bandit, and I'm like, added? I'm trying to remove.
Which says fuck you. Alright, so you guys were sent into the forest to go to Get back an Archmage.
Hmm.
Archdruid, sorry.
Yeah, Druid, respect being on his name.
Yeah. You were given
Nope.
some directions, and you were told that there are some guardian spirits that aren't very happy with the druid being missing, so be careful. And to your goal is to look for a sprite by the name of Raquil, who is kind of taken lead of things, and you guys were gonna go get some more specific information about maybe where the whereabouts of this Archdruid.
What's the
Where
order
it's
for
at.
walking through the fields?
Middle left.
Yeah, Micro remembered.
Micro.
Or, sorry,
Fuck you.
I was gonna say waffle next. Malachi.
Remembering the order is less important than remembering that we have to walk through them in a specific way, period.
So you guys sat down with the Lunar Princess, talked about some things. They gave you an option of just giving them your coins, and they'll help you across to Wind Dynasty, or you could stay and help the folks here, get back the Archdruid, maybe get a reward in the process, and the Archdruid themselves has a way to get you into the Wind Dynasty, which is the route that you guys took. So, yes, you do, because you stayed up, because you guys went to go look for...
You damn exhaustion dodgers.
Even if I
Uh,
was, technically I could have still avoided his superior race, but
Yes. So, that's up to you guys. If you want to, I'm all for it. I think it's
I wouldn't mind it. As a frontliner, I wouldn't mind it.
I mean it affects you a lot, Mal, because it affects your DCs as well.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, we'll run with it. We'll see how it goes, and if
Alright.
we end up
I just
hating it,
wanted
we'll
to-
remove it.
Me and Micro will be the most affected by it. Kevin
Maybe.
too, because he's also frontish.
Eh,
I think it hurts spellcasters.
Well,
Yeah.
It hurts
I'm a-
whoever
I'm
is
a-
going down
I'm
the
a-
most.
I'm a frontline spellcaster.
Slancha.
So
Alright, so-
I
Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't hit anyway.
Poor
Wow.
HP.
the shade.
Kevin does enough by just staying near you guys.
He gets.
Oh,
he has
he's
an
great.
aura.
I love Kevin.
Love having him here.
no, you love my aura. Say what you mean.
Well, that is you.
Your best playstyle is AFK.
I'm sorry, I wasn't
Not
paying
best, but it
attention.
is
You say
valid.
something?
So,
Playstyle is reflecting crits.
no, you.
It's still not him doing anything.
Well, to be fair, he has to pay attention enough to know that you got hit.
No, they did that
Next,
for
he
me.
just go like ah.
Alright. I forgot to get some dice out. Look at me. Shit. Alright, so,
slacking.
I know. So you guys are in the forest. And just to give you a reminder, the forest is very thick. The canopy blocks
Is that
out the
thick with
lights.
2 C's?
Thick with 3 C's, actually.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
I believe Nin currently has light activated, correct?
Yes.
So, in doing so,
I have ramen.
I've good.
I have good cheap ramen.
I have cheap ramen.
Murder you
I have
guys.
good, moderately expensive ramen with fried eggs.
Oh shoot! I got ramen on Friday and I didn't eat it. It's in the fridge, and now I don't know if it's good.
Aw. Yeah, it's no
Did you
way
eat it?
good.
It's Sunday, dude. That's 2 days. It's
The
fine.
most you could do with that is like pan fry it and make
It's
it
fine.
into.
No. It's from some fancy
It'd be
restaurant.
stale,
It has
dude.
like an egg on it and everything. The brat's on the
It's
side.
the
Like
new-
they gave me the brat and the
Oh,
thing.
Broth's on the side. You're
That's
fine.
a whole
You're fine.
different
Yeah,
story.
you want to show them what it is?
No. Yeah, that.
It's in the middle compartment.
Hell, bro, I would have still slurped that shit down regardless.
If the broth was in with the noodles, 2 days later there would be no broth. There would be noodles this big.
And you slurp it down.
There's
I'll make enough to not eat leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all.
who the fuck's rich out here to not eat leftovers?
Sir, I was
Find
hungry,
space.
and then I got home after an hour and a half drive, and I was too tired to eat.
I'm gonna have to find space during this game to get
I don't make portions
I'll
big
make
enough
it
to have
fucking hungry.
leftovers.
I just had some sushi before I started, so
Oh, I miss sushi. I can't have sushi anymore.
Sandwich today, and that's
Why
about
not?
it.
Because of the way that it's prepared by most restaurants, it goes straight to my sugar more than anything else. More than drinking regular Coke.
Make it yourself then.
Alex is too
It
lazy.
hasn't
My husband.
changed the issue that because of the type of rice and the way it's prepared.
you
Um,
Yeah,
can
but-
get
You can get your different price if you're making
Yeah.
I've had sushi with quinoa before. It's actually not terrible.
what's
Not the
quinoa?
best. Yeah.
Round ball.
You.
all right. So
It's not
ah,
sugar, right?
thick canopy. It's dark. Nin has light on.
It's on my shield.
Right. Other than Ellis, the only way to move through the forest here are these very, very narrow, 5 foot wide, 10-foot tall gaps. Yeah, Ellis.
Ranger!
What?
So,
Still love that. It's
I-
5x5. No, it's not.
I believe I can't remember if we started to discuss it or if we wanted to leave it to this time. The marching order, or the
And in
again.
front.
We
Yeah.
Did we
did,
discuss it?
but we forgot it.
No, it was
That's all right.
Nin, Luxon, Ellis, Bruno, and Gwen next to each other because she's riding on the bear and I'm in the woods being a badass. And then we have Kevin in the back.
Okay.
Excuse you?
Fair
Oh wait,
enough.
no, yeah, I am in the back. Let's screw you guys.
Yes, because I want to be
Yeah.
in your order.
So,
Also in the aura.
I don't need that pussy shit.
famous last words.
You will be you will not be saying that when the DM's next words are make a dexterity saving throw.
It is just make a wisdom saving.
I can also tell him that
that doesn't matter if you're playing a cleric or not, though. Like you could be playing whatever. And
hey,
wisdoms.
Mal, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, someone's being.
He's
I
got-
actually think I'm not half bad at
I
charisma.
think it's dex.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
I think
Are
it's
you
dex.
proficient?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Aw.
must remember, he has a negative dexterity.
And he has a -1 on all checks right now. Oh no. Because if we're doing the new rules, because he also.
He's
No.
a long rest.
He,
Ah.
yes,
I took 2 shifts of watch. So
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
Nin did as
no,
well.
that was me.
Nope.
It was just me.
yeah.
We discussed this.
It's all good. It's all good.
I have in
So-
my notes specifically, we told you it's an awful idea. Luxon goes with it.
So, you guys, move
And nothing
around.
has bad come from it so far.
Oh yeah, and you guys, the dude bro died, and so, you guys buried the body. Congrats.
Very
You
right.
wouldn't let me.
Oh, the other dude, bro.
So you guys, move on past where the tavern is, and you skirt on back to the backside where they told you there was a path. And lo and behold,
We're going in
there's-
from behind.
You are always. always.
We're fucking
Um,
children.
You started it.
Phrasing.
I knew it the moment I saw you and I said it.
So,
Bro,
oh boy. You hit the path, and you guys move in the order that you've designated here. And it is, for any of you that might be, it is miserable. But for the most part, it's fine. You can see off in the thicket. Or here more than see. Sorry, my brain is still waking up. You can hear the brush rustling. You can hear the chirps and sounds of different animals, and it's almost overwhelming because your travel thus far has been very quiet, other than the little bit of talking that you guys have done with each other. The plains were eerily desolate, of creatures that didn't want to come close to you, but the forest here.
Don't worry, I made enough noise to cover for them.
I know, right? You get about 200, 300 feet down this narrow little path, and you see an opening to a large area that's at a glance is filled with nothing. It's basically like an open field, still in dim light, darkness, because the canopy overhead is just so massive. But you do see, those of you with the dark vision and whatnot, and with the light and everything, you do see several paths the other side. 5 of them, and I believe Nin just marches down the correct one, right?
Yep, middle.
Good. So, how as you guys are going through, are you just marching along? Or are you keeping an ear out for these so-called sprites? Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you letting your presence be known just in case they see you?
We've been traveling for a long time. I don't think we'd be stealthing the whole way.
What's stealth?
What kind of stealth?
Have Brad and Ellis.
No. Ellis is moving through like the thicket. Yeah.
Is Tiffany quiet for anyone else, or just me?
No.
Okay.
You see, she sounds a little far away from her mic. Yeah, but it's probably just that. All good.
As I'm kind of keeping an eye out for like cool plant life and shit.
Cool plant life. Yeah, like I said, when you guys first saw the forest, there's plenty of things here that you don't even recognize. A lot of the trees here are fruit bearing. A lot of the bushes are berry bushes, and it's just all kinds of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, I will actually
Flowers of every
grab
color.
flowers and stuff in my bag. I'll grab some fruit for Imple that I hope will last in the bag.
Oh yeah, sure. The whole month.
Well, at least if I can get seeds out of it, I can.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just realized we never saw Imple again after you gave them that apple. They're probably dead.
Yeah, Imple died of some mysterious disease when you guys were gone.
I was not quiet about where I found it and how
for
it was
sure.
just dangling off a tree.
What?
They trusted you.
And their last. So Ellis is picking up and bit
As Ellis does.
as Ellis does. Anybody else specifically? If not, no worries.
I'm just gonna be keeping a cautious eye out. I can't really stealth with Sandwich between everyone else when
Yeah.
they're not stealthing.
You're right behind Nin, who is arguably the stealthiest in the party.
Well,
Yeah, it's like-
definitely.
There's certainly an argument, not a good one.
Hey, if I make them go deaf and blind, they can't detect me.
We're being
If you blow out
realistic.
their eardrums, you know. So, you march across the field to that middle pathway. In this one, it's still very snug with 5 foot, 10 foot dimensions. This pathway seems to go much further before you hit a second clearing. You're probably in here a good 10-15 minutes, upwards to a mile of walking.
I want to just keep an ear out in general. I don't know if I trust these woods.
Sure, if you guys want to make like perception checks or whatever, absolutely.
23.
23.
17.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so as you guys get to the second clearing, it's a little quieter. The clearing isn't super huge. As you exit the path that you're on, you look to the other side. And this time you see, instead of a bunch of different paths, you see one path immediately to the left, one path immediately to the right, one path kinda straight across, a little to the left.
Middle path again?
Middle path again. So let's middle path.
Hey, I'm getting rid of you. Just roll 3 nat ones in a row on this die. I think I'm going to go throw it away.
Oh no. 3 nat ones in a row. I don't think I've ever done that in my life.
Oh, lucky here.
Yeah, lucky you. I've done that in the game.
I've done that on Gwen.
So-
But you don't have to stick with them.
I
If she
can only
rolls
read
3 in a
one.
row, she does.
Fair enough.
All right. So, where is my? Okay. So as you guys are moving past the clearing, it gets about the time that you hit like the center of the clearing. Those of you that are listening out for things, it's a weird 180. All of the noise in the forest abruptly fades away. You look around, like, the hell's going on? And you see but don't hear this massive tree on the other side of the clearing step forward towards you. You see blue light shining through cracks in its bark, and 2 holes in a mouth, resembling a face in the middle of the trunk.
When you say
And-
walks towards us, do you mean like Enten-like, or do you mean animated
Yes.
tree-like?
So, it pulls it uproots itself out of the ground and instantly starts sprinting towards you guys. We're gonna roll for initiative.
No.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
So that didn't answer the question. You just said yes when I was.
The
It was
answer
an
is yes,
either or.
The
Malachi.
answer is yes.
So is it sprinting from in front of us?
Oh. Come on, smack me, bitch.
What?
Remember, I want to make sure.
There's a new
Why am I
button
in?
that
I'm,
The
says
Forest Guardians have been. Do not engage. They are strong. They've been in a frenzy. That was what we were told about these fuckers. Just want to
Yeah.
put that out there.
Why
They
did
are
it roll my
strong.
Initiative twice.
Did the same for me too.
I can't even see it in chat. I don't know which one I rolled first.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
loading.
a
The first
symbol
one.
that says step away for a minute, and it's permanently highlighted.
Hmm.
Something's fucked.
Right?
Hit escape to reload. I didn't
I'm
do it.
still loading the clearing.
I'm
Yeah.
still loading. I'm 81%.
Yeah,
It
81
might
as
fix
well.
itself once it
85,
reloads.
90.
Who knows?
Hopefully.
Right, what have you done to your foundry?
I don't know, man.
Did you update?
Nope.
What was it what was it the last Thursday that we were having like insane amount of
Yeah,
trouble?
it was, but it was like odd issues, like weird shit. I honestly have not updated Foundry in a long time. Like it's been like a month or two since I've updated it.
Right, since we were talking about it
Yeah.
with Mal's game.
Hmm.
Like every time I've logged in recently, I still have like a D&D Beyond like importer update thing, and that's usually one that I update consistently just to have things like, you know, ready to go from D&D Beyond. I just haven't.
Oh my!
Um,
That one issue that we were having with me colliding into the wall.
that was great, dude. Okay, so this is some funny ass shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So we had a player out last week, and the player that's out can't play on the VTT because they use their phone. So Malachi's been Jaegering around his token, you know, and so I just made their token invisible. I'm like, you know, we're just gonna pretend, you know, he's not with you. We're not gonna deal with it, right? So Malachi's
Did
Malachi's
everybody
move.
else's-
It's
It's loading for me.
Still loading.
and the bar finished, but there's no bar,
Yeah.
so I hit reload.
Mine's at 97.
Yep, I'm assuming.
If you guys are having an issue when you come back in, I'll reload mine. But yeah, so Mal's moving.
My...
There you go. Mal's moving around his token, and every so often he gets to like these places that are literally in the middle of rooms. Like they're not even at the edge of a room, in the middle of the room where he's like, I can't go any further. There's like an invisible wall here. Like I can't move. And then like I'm trying to move him like to get him to go places. And we're having problems for like half the session. And then I zoomed out a little bit and Malachi moves and I see a little bit of movement up here in the corner. I'm like,
They were
the
linked?
fuck is that? They were linked. As he's moving, the other invisible token's moving, and it was running into a wall, so Malachi couldn't go any further.
And I couldn't unlink from it. He had to delete it.
I had to just straight up delete the token.
That sounds hilarious.
It was good. Good. I like it.
Well, it just
Oh,
like,
Lord.
crashed for me.
Appropriate.
Yeah, as soon as I loaded it,
Did you not see that?
I'm looking at my other monitor.
This is great. All right, so
Very appropriate.
it says Mal and Waffler in here,
I'm
Let
in.
me-
and Alex,
I'm loading.
Loki.
Oh wait, I just finished loading. Did we get a long rest? Why do I have temp
Yes.
HP?
Yeah, you get it.
You
Well, you have
get a
10
long
HP?
rest.
I don't know.
You get a long rest.
Yeah,
I don't recall giving.
Did you eat a
anyone
cookie?
these.
And temp
Did you
HP.
I ate
say
a
what's
cookie.
been missing?
I also need to remove aid.
How much temp HP?
Ooh, I like this. This is their
How
newest track. Oh, I like
How
I
much
had-
temp AP?
Hold on.
He said he had 10.
I had 10,
10?
but we had a long
You
rest.
cast
It's probably
8?
gone.
When did you cast aid? Because I don't know anything else that would give 10 hit points.
That was
Especially not temp.
yesterday.
I was gonna say it was.
Like,
All right. So, you guys hear the cracking of the roots and everything as it pulls itself free from the ground and glowing with this. And not in.
I've
Boy.
got like gray background.
Up.
With
Did
the
it
Foundry
just
logo
change?
screen. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let's see if the map loads.
Yes.
Loading clearing 100. I see. It worked.
All right. So, so this thing pulls itself free from the ground, glowing with this eerie blue light. And it just
I'm
starts.
still in initiative twice. What the fuck?
What is your actual number?
I
Top one or the lower one?
don't know.
We just
did
clicked it and it rolled twice. We don't know
21,
which one
I
we
think.
were.
That's the first one I see in chat. It's the only one I see in chat, actually.
Yeah, the only one I see is the 21. So, I'll get rid of the other one. Bruno.
A proper healer, I
Yeah,
roll
get rid of
freaking
Bruno.
low.
I gotcha. All right. So,
I'm also in there twice, right?
what is your real one?
I have no clue.
What's the one you have?
The first one is the 7.
7.
All right.
And Kevin's in there twice.
Kevins.
Whoa, I only rolled one.
Let's see it. I
You
don't
rolled
know.
twice.
I only.
I
have
don't
twice.
think the last
I
one was
only.
cleared.
I.
No, if you look
Nope.
in the chat, there's
Some
two
people
of them.
actually just it rolled twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Though
I
for
just had
mine it
initiative.
didn't, and I was in there twice.
yeah. You're the only one that didn't have it.
I
But-
saw 2 dice roll on the screen.
Luxon.
He doesn't look
Yeah.
very tranquil,
Oh,
right?
Luxon, did you minus your?
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, my initiative? No, it should be 20, but I beat him in tie anyway, so.
Yeah, it's fine. So, Luxon, you're the first to react as this thing is bolting towards you guys.
A proper
I'm-
monk.
9 times out of 10, it passes this con save I could throw at it. So, the DC 15 now, I think. So, is this difficult terrain, or is the clearing is good?
The clearing is fine. Yeah, the clearing's good.
Cool. I don't want to just bolt away from the party, but also
Bolt away from the party, you're tired.
something dumber.
Oh no. Can't see you.
That's
I can't see him.
is what it is. I'm gonna draw my longbow.
Oh
Try to get
no.
this thing's
Okay.
attention.
Yeah.
Maybe down save. Whatever.
We just run past it.
Yes.
Which way is which way was the thing?
Which way is through the clearing? Is it north? I
So
kind of
you
just assumed.
sorry from where? No. Go back. Where you guys came in at was. I should have turned the map, but you guys came in from the left
Oh, so
side.
going to
So this way is
going east through the clearing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, ooh, I don't like. Okay, I'm gonna change my. Just. I'll move to here. That's what I moved in, and I'll just take the dodge action instead.
Okay.
I like that terrain. I don't have any buttons. It's not my turn.
Yes.
let's see how tranquil he is.
All right. Let's see. Perfect. So it runs down in the middle of you guys up to you, Nin. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Including me, I assume.
Yes.
18 plus 4.
16.
Yes. Remember the aura from.
Yes. I am gonna use inspiration.
Party inspiration.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go down this quick.
What is
Plus 4.
Plus 4?
Yeah, +4 and saves.
Kevin's auras.
Okay. Okay.
14.
Oh my god, are you joking?
Kevin, your
This dude
your
can't
rerolls.
He can't reroll.
All right.
He's
Down-
down in the other campaign, but it's just never gonna work.
Down the line, Loxon, what'd you get?
16.
Ellis, what'd you get?
Bruno got a 29.
Damn.
Damn.
I got an 11.
Kevin, what'd you get?
I got a I got a 9.
Did you use another one?
No, I was trying to be sneaky and just say a random number I rolled
But you got
again.
the same fucking thing.
That's fine.
Yeah, Bruno with Constitution saves with the aura has a plus 10.
You got a 10 because your first one, the inspiration is advantage, not a reroll.
Real quick. Just
If you
a.
fail by 5 or more.
No.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I got.
That's why the
It
10 might be
roll
important.
well.
Okay. I was reading for specifics here.
Bruno 29.
Yes.
I failed.
Gwen, what'd you get?
Roll total 18 with the save it's 22. Rags on the other hand only got a total 12.
Is this a spell?
No.
I got beat by a cat.
Yeah. Okay. And then Nid.
22.
22. All right.
That
So
cat doesn't have any bonus to con.
Ellis, Kevin, and the cat.
Cache?
And I checked, Ellis. It's non-magical. You guys fall asleep. As it shakes itself and pollen spreads out.
Is this
You
a disease?
inhale no, it's
Oh.
not. You guys, you inhale and
Is it
instantly
a poison?
knock out. It's not a poison.
Is it bullshit?
No.
Also, Nin,
I-
did you add the +4?
Wait.
I read for just. I thought you were gonna get out of it, but it says magic can't put you
Yeah,
to sleep.
No, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it a charm?
it's not a charm.
Yeah, that's significant.
It's sleepy pores.
So I have such specifics on what I have.
Yeah.
It doesn't apply. In addition, I have saving advantage on saving throws against plants that are magically created or manipulated to impede movement, such as by the entangle
Oh.
spell. It doesn't apply. I was like,
I mean, sleep is impeding movement by a lot.
No.
yeah, no, such as like the entangle spell. Like he gives that example.
So
Yes. So,
Ellis, Kevin, and Rags are asleep.
yeah, just fall asleep,
Oh.
unconscious.
Oh no.
But that is its turn. So, Ellis, at the end of your turn, you can redo the saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
well,
you can't.
actually-
Kevin's aura is
No,
down. By
No, it's not down if I'm.
You're
Bruno,
unconscious.
you are unconscious. Yes,
Bruno will attempt to use his action to take.
he does so. He can do so. Yep. It just works.
Okay.
And then Bruno will. I don't know how long the reach is, so might still get an attack.
Oh, yeah, Bruno does specifically take it after you, right?
Nope, Bruno can go whatever fucking order I want. Oops.
So can he
I
wake you up
can't move
before
Bruno.
your action?
It might be because Gwen's on Bruno.
No, I don't
Oh.
have access to this, Bruno.
I
No,
just
I can't
copied
move.
it from the inn.
I can't move that.
Oh, it's because I
It's not
have
my
the thing
turn.
on. Yeah, you're good.
So
There you go. And Gwen goes with. Whee!
I can get up, and then I can.
No. Every time.
Action dash.
Can I do anything, or is it just Pat's turn?
It's just pass and you're unconscious. Until somebody wakes you up or you take
Bruno
it.
just goes on. Like, I wasn't sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I mentally connect with Rags and tell them to wake up? Will that wake them up? Or do I have to physically?
I forgot who did that last game.
I did it.
Did you?
I did.
Message.
And you're like, alright, doesn't work in my campaign. Fucker.
That I think
Vamp them out.
Mal had me roll a spellcasting check, so do that. Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Yes. Because it's technically not how that's supposed to work, but yeah, I like the idea of it.
18. Total.
I thought the 18. Yeah, you wake Rags up. I thought that was a cup, like a drinking cup for a second.
Hey, it's one of those sake bowls.
Yeah.
There's all my ramen bowls, bro. They're
Yeah.
nice.
Dude, I love those.
Oh, it even had the little chopstick holder.
Oh,
Yeah, so you wake up Rags with a
I thought they were
mental.
little
Did you legitimately not know what they were for?
As a result of Rags waking up, I don't know if I would take that turn or if he would turn
Yeah, because I think technically familiars get their own turn of initiative, but just to
Do,
keep
but
it
it's like
fluid, Rags goes after you, so that's fine.
Yeah, your pack has changed, so yeah, they.
And would that have taken my action, bonus action, or
To
just
cast the message spell is an action.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's your
Yeah,
mental
familiars are
link thing.
strength.
Yeah,
Fucking-
that's just a free action. Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay,
good.
just making sure so I can do this in order.
All
I'm
good.
going to cast Beacon of Hope on everybody.
Does Beacon of Hope have a verbal component?
Yes.
You are a bitch, Rye.
I need you to make a charisma save.
Hmm.
Okay.
You are a bitch, Rye, and I know exactly what you're doing, and I love it.
18 plus 8, 26.
Yeah, so you take 7 you take 3 points of psychic damage, and you feel like the world around you started to muffle, but you were able to fight it off.
Okay, but it did cast, right?
It did cast, yes.
Okay.
Fuck you, Rye. I'm gonna make so much fucking noise here.
Speaking of Hope's range, 60.
30.
You can't get Kevin.
Kevin and Rags.
Oh, then I'll have to cast it with.
I mean, hold on. Unpopular opinion here. You could get off of Bruno to cast the spell
Cast a spell and then get back on.
and then get back on Bruno.
That would mean walking, though. When's the last time she's done that?
It does take half.
I'm a little too close to that tree. I'd rather burn the spell point.
Okay.
It's just
Nice.
fun. So, and that will make it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It would have literally taken all of her movement getting on and off. It's happening.
Fair enough.
It wouldn't have helped. Shit. Where'd you go? What happens when you don't put things in the right place? Okay, so did that, and then I'll just have Rags wake Kevin up. Batting at his face.
Much nicer
Easy
than
peasy.
I was gonna shoot.
That is the end of.
Could you have hit him with disadvantage?
I have a longbow.
Are you proficient?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're. Yeah.
Longbow,
Alright.
I have spell.
Nin,
It's
right next
I'm
to this.
gonna be casting 2 spells, Rye, so should I make those saves now?
Nope. You don't need to make any saves.
Oh. Oh, the first one doesn't actually have any verbal. It's somatic and material. But what about the second one? Yeah, the second one does. I'm going to cast reverberating rupture. that spell that we talked about, right? The cantrip. Yeah, as I swing out with my sword.
Oh, is that your?
Yep. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits, yeah.
It sounds like a cool spell.
Yeah, it sounds great.
That sounds like much more than a cantrip, which is just
Tell me what it does.
firebolt, chilling touch, reverberating rupture.
It only does one of those ones right now, which is 6
Oh, that's just your
points of thunder.
booming blade, but thunder.
It's not a
Crossbow
booming blade.
I mean.
Yeah. Plus 13 plus 3, so
Just give me a total.
22. 22 points of damage as I smack a bitch.
And is that all thunder damage?
Thunder, no. Thunder, lightning, and physical.
What kind of physical?
Non-magical. Bludgeoning.
How much of that was the bludgeoning?
Just give it to me all, actually.
Yeah.
Give me straight,
that would have been
doctor.
the 8 plus 3, so 11. 11 points of it was...
So it halves the bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It cannot attack anyone else. If it does attack anyone else, it takes an extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's currently crackling with some static electricity. Gotcha.
And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh.
And move around it to the other side to get to here. And you know what? Just that way I'm not facing the others, I'm going to go here.
At the end of your turn in, you guys hear
This shit kinda funny.
you guys hear more roots pulling up from the south as another one
Oh,
bolts
we
at
gotta
you.
go.
Is this the middle path, right?
And actually it dashes to get in between you guys here. Yeah, that is the middle path.
Yeah, okay.
Luxon, you're up.
In a situation here. Huh. Kevin's
And
awake.
Yeah, it's hulking over you guys.
Hail Mary. I'm
Mhm,
gonna
mhm.
attack.
Okay. Attack it, you do.
15 to hit.
Cards come out, it hurts your foot.
15 hits.
Does magical bludgeoning need to be half?
It does not, no.
Okay.
Actually, yes, it does. It's resistant
Okay.
to all bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning and
8 bludgeoning.
3 thunder damage. And I need
All
to make a con save.
It's immune to being. I'll give that to you right now, so you don't waste stuff.
Oh, there goes one key point.
yeah.
I can't stop it. Okay.
What is
Nothing
its
else
con
to
save
do,
anyway?
but it matters, probably.
Not bad.
It's a DC 50 save. Another attack in, which is 14. Am I flanking?
You are tech. I'll give it to
Oh,
you. Yeah,
then-
you're
then
flanking
higher than
enough.
15. And higher
Yeah,
than 15.
You're good. You're good.
Guys, 7 bludgeoning and 2 thunder.
And 2 thunder, you said?
Yeah.
All right. So you smack it a few times.
You know how hard it smacks you back.
Mhm.
So much so, I am taking a point to take the disengage action with a bonus action
Nice.
and get me some distance.
And say, "Whoa."
Yeah. Running all the way away.
Now you should run all the way away.
All right. So
Running in the
Um,
90s.
it's what, a wisdom saving throw for Shield of Faith? Or what
No.
sanctuary
No,
you
it's just
use?
AC up. That's
AC up.
sanctuary that's he just has
Ah.
higher AC now.
Good, good, good.
Hit me, bitch. Not that hard.
All right, so Mal, what you see is where this blue light is emanating from the cracks in the bark. You see it start to light up and travel down its arm into this massive knot of a fist that it swings at you. Does a 21 hit?
Nope.
Good, good, good. It swings again. Little higher, 23
Hits.
hits. All right. So as this thing connects with you, you feel the world slow down just a bit. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And as the blue light touches you, you take. Here, I'll just tell you what you take.
I also wanted to be pushed 10 feet back.
Yeah, hold on. This is what you suffer from touching the blue light.
Okay. I also need a dex save from it.
Hold on, sir.
You might
Yes,
be
I
dead.
know.
Give it a second.
How dead am I?
I don't know why I said that as Gwen, but there you go.
Oh. Never mind. I can't send it back.
Oh, what happened?
No reactions.
You got slowed.
So, can you push it back?
No, that
Or
is a
the
reaction.
deck save? How about the deck save?
That's a reaction.
So why would? Is it the same thing all in one?
Yeah.
He has a feature
All
when
right.
he gets hit, he does
Okay,
dex
cool.
save for lightning damage.
Um,
Never does damage with lightning
Uh,
or something.
Ellis and Gwen.
Mhm.
Can you guys both roll me a d20?
Okay, yeah, sure. I don't know why the Irish thing came out, but yeah.
My rolls are not too well tonight.
16.
Hey, hey.
Hoping for the luck of the Irish.
All right, Ellis. Can you make me a? Oh, that's less fun. Can you make a deck saving throw?
Rolling. Not.
Is it attacking them?
18? It's not attacking them. So Ellis, beneath your feet, these roots sprout up from the ground and attempt to wrap around your legs.
I have advantage on
grapple
those.
You. Well, you passed anyway.
I don't care. I have a feature. 27. Fuck you.
But you're fine. Ellis, it is now your turn.
So advantage on those. Such as entangle.
As entangle.
I'm going to. They've been off since the whole thing. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
This is either going really well or really bad. I'm going to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
Then trying to find Sylvana, right? That's the name.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
The
Okay.
Or should.
As I begin speaking in plant,
Mm-hmm.
I just go, wait. We're trying to find Sylvana. We're trying to find her to help out. Don't attack us. We're just trying to go through.
Swing, Kevin, swing.
The only thing you get in return is in Sylvan, and it just mumbles down, like rumbles the whole ground around you. It just says, "Return."
We're trying to return her. It still looks pretty hostile.
It still looks pretty hostile.
I mean, there's also the grass yelling at us for standing on it.
No, this grass likes stuff though.
Oh yeah.
It's a different.
Harder,
It's a different
please.
type of. It's a different type of sound coming from the grass.
Bruno uses action to disengage. Not what I wanted to do. I can't move again.
Gwen's on it.
I can't move. When being on it is actually fucking it, so I cannot move. Thank you. Like even shows on top, and I still wasn't able to.
I'm assuming it's over there.
Yes, you actually
you
landed
landed right on
perfectly
it.
on it.
Hey!
I'm gonna
I guess.
break.
So you guys cannot go anywhere in the green. The green is the thicket.
Oh,
I,
okay.
Yeah.
I went there already.
I thought you just did that now. So stay on the path.
All right, Gwen, move up one square so I can.
I didn't
move.
realize
Path is
that.
good.
One.
Vision is right here.
Path is good.
Okay.
Then
Gwen, move two up.
You can move one
Yeah, there you go.
or one, whichever way.
Well, Ellis can move there.
Alice can go wherever the fuck she wants.
Hell yeah.
Now
You're supposed to
firing
go
through it
here.
is different.
I've targeted. My
I
token. Can't
ignore
remember how
cover
many
unless it's full.
It would probably be full. It's super thick, man.
That thick?
You can't see through it. Yes, that's
He
how I
did
described
say
it.
3 Cs.
It did. Kevin.
Kevin, that is a very weird way to be walking.
You
Avoid them
I-
if you can. We're trying to run away.
Do they have reach?
don't know.
I don't know.
20,
Even if they don't, that's like
Yeah, this is 5 feet
30.
You-
from them.
Oh,
reach or not, you went in 5 feet.
uh,
They're
Alright.
huge.
20,
You probably have reach.
That's 30. You're trying to dash and go 60.
30,
You can get like here.
60.
Yeah, so they do have. So go ahead and roll your extra damage there, Mal. They do smack them or attempt
Well,
to smack.
it's disadvantage or extra damage. They get to choose. Oh, never mind.
I rolled Garbo.
What's the modifier? It can still
Um,
hit me.
Nope, it can't.
I-
Don't worry about it.
Very much.
11 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
I really don't want to hurt the
But not
tree.
plus 11.
Minus
How much
2.
damage did that cantrip do? 11 plus.
Good amount. It's a good cantrip.
Yep.
It's just booming blade with
It
different
did
active
33
division.
damage. Well, it should have did 33 damage if it didn't have resistance to bludgeoning.
It's just like booming blade with a different active division. Does D6.
Oh,
instead of
you know what?
D8s.
But I can do this. I push it 10 feet back.
Oh, because he did the damage, right?
That's not a reaction. That's just whenever I do damage. And that puts me out of the melee range of it, so I can leave.
Actually, give me 1 second.
They might not be able to be pushed.
They might not be able to be pushed because of the roots. Nope, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
That was something else I was reading.
Yes.
That's a monster coming up.
Yeah.
No, it's
don't worry
they're
about it.
probably immune to things like entangled. That's why I haven't bothered casting it.
Yeah, maybe.
When did you get?
I can't
that
fight plant with
one?
plant.
Is that
What?
You did what?
Waffle, the Ellis and Bruno?
Hey, change.
Literally just did it.
I love the
like,
Blue's Clues.
like, is it?
Yeah, it's her symbol, but I didn't want to do it in such detail, so I did Blue's Clues.
Hey, I found a clue. May I say it also looks like you're hunting Bruno?
I
I thought
gotta
about that
say,
one.
I gotta say, Bruno looks like he's soy jacking.
Soy jacking?
Is that
Oh,
You're
It's
a
an
boomer
awful,
now.
awful meme.
You're a boomer now.
Yeah, I literally just made that. So,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I just made it.
got a letter. We just got a letter.
It took me like
I
15.
wonder who.
next time Ellis gets a letter, he has to sing that song.
All right, Kevin. Anything else you're doing? Bonus action. You use your action to dash.
Yep.
Good to go. Gwen, back at Bruno. What are you doing?
Is that the correct path, by the way? I didn't even think about that as I started running.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm just running to our
He
allies.
said yes. That's the middle path.
That is okay. I just want to make sure as I was leading her down the path. Go, Bruno! Because Bruno would have went towards it, like told Bruno to go down the right path.
No, the middle path, not the right path. The right path is the wrong way.
Translation error. He speaks Sylvan.
That is not a cat. That is a lion, whatever that art is.
Like,
crack
it's
cat.
art that was given to me. It's what I got.
It's a crag cat.
Oh yeah, we just scaled down the Crag Cat.
I've adjusted that. I don't know if I messed it up, but I've adjusted the stats that you gave me.
Okay. That works.
And then I'm going to attempt cast calm emotions on the two ends.
Ooh.
Oh, blah 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 blah. Nin, your movement speed is halved as well. I didn't get that part.
Well, fuck you too, then, Rod.
Just fucking him in part.
So calm emotion, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll have to use a distance spell to get effects in it.
Okay.
But that's what I'm gonna do.
5 feet, yeah.
okay. What is the saving throw on
Charisma saving throw 16.
6?
I wonder how charismatic a tree is.
Well, they are talking trees, so you know.
So they have a 20. 3.
Okay, so the first one rolled a total of 4. The second one rolled a total of 14.
I think both failed.
So, what you see visibly is the blue light dims about 50%. It is still there, but for the time being, that is the only physical change that you notice when your spell gets cast.
All right. Well, as a verbal somatic thing, I need to do.
Oh yeah, make a charisma saving throw.
Cool.
Just in
Why
case.
does she have to make the charisma save when I didn't? Because she's the first one to cast Etron?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Did I have to for my... No.
16. You said charisma plus 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. The charisma cast. You're good. Yeah, so the light dims. That's all you see so far.
That's all I got, guys.
Pardon me.
Well, damn it. I'm just gonna action dash.
Oh, light. Wonderful light.
Oh, I forgot you're blind.
Yeah, me too.
Well, technically, I could see
did.
through
Hey,
Ragged
isn't it
eyes,
action
but
dash?
I have to close my eye. I have to turn off my eyes. So
Oh,
mixed
your
for a
senses
weird
weren't doing
thing.
much.
I also don't know how to give them dark vision.
I can do that. Don't worry about it. Not going to give it. Maybe I should, because you just see through its eyes. We'll worry about that. All right. So, who's? Oh, it is its turn currently.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
your turn, right?
I know. I'm so used to the BWOM, and it doesn't do it for the NPCs. For the time being, it looks at you, Ellis, and the light dims a little further, and it just is staring at you in the party.
I asked it not
Luxon.
to attack us, and I think it's not attacking us anymore.
Luxon?
I fucking do.
Hey, see the edge of the map? I'm there.
Yes.
I
So,
can't,
Luxon,
but
as you're running through the path, you start to hear voices in front of you.
I'd like to use my action to try to listen further.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Okay. Quite fun.
They're screaming in Russian.
$23.
23. Do you what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, Halfling.
It is in a language that you do not understand.
Yes, it is Sylvan.
It is
I'm learning
absolutely
it.
sibling. Yes.
His
I
voice
just realized how horrifying it is to ride in complete darkness with no saddle on the back of a bear.
His voices I had. It's Sylvan. I can't understand. Oh, in my turn with saying that.
Yes. On the Guardian's turn, it too takes a turn where it is seemingly doing nothing. And then all of a sudden, Luxon, the voices start to get louder and louder.
Louder or
and
closer?
both.
Fuck.
And before your turn, Ellis, Luxon, you see
Oh
a
shit.
group of 6 little winged humanoids flutter past you, talking amongst themselves, screaming like, and one of them says in common, "Get out the way! Get out the way!" And they just start careening down the path. Stop fighting! Stop fighting!
We did.
They're not. They're talking. When you see them come into the clearing, they're talking to the guardians and not you,
What language are they
They did.
talking in?
Sylvan.
You just said common.
Yeah,
Yes, they
for
did.
so when they when yeah
They
to
look like
Luxon they
me.
said get out of the way. Yeah.
And where are they exactly? The sprites?
Sprites.
They're little
Yeah.
sprites. Yeah.
Hey, my brother.
Hey, my brother.
You can't
but
make
yes.
me. I literally can.
I don't think you understand how this works, my dear brother.
Unfortunately for
I
you,
feel so bad.
Again.
Blew him up and resurrected him immediately.
Yes.
probably.
So you see, just before your turn starts here, Ellis, one of them flitters up into the face of one of the trees and starts like trying to talk it down in Sylvan, like, these are not your enemy. You know, they're not the ones that took her. Like, stand down. And the light dims even further, and it seems to become more passive.
I tried to ask it to stop, but it still just looked really angry. And I
Isn't
said
that
that in
in
Sylvan.
In Sylvan. For the sake of what's happening here, because of the calm emotion on this one, I'll say that combat is over.
Yeah, I do enjoy just
Yeah. Yeah. So, let me put on a more palatable music track here.
Rye expecting us to have to actually break up a fight. We only got like one hidden.
No. Oh,
Most
it didn't even use half of the things.
Yeah.
And it lowered your AC, my friend.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Well, each time it stacks. That's fucking what?
You
Hey,
get
you know
slower,
what,
my friend.
What if I did it again?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
I now have an icon for rags.
Wait, what?
Does that
I'm an
like
icon for
something.
rags. Thanks to Waffle.
question,
Oh.
right, does that have my speed each time as well?
Just give her a moment.
No.
Real quick.
No, no,
break
no,
it
no.
into a token.
The only thing that is additive is the AC.
What happened to me?
I would like to point out I dealt more damage to it than it dealt to me in that one hit. We both hit each other once, and that was it.
Yes, but it also has more HP than you. So
True. It would outlast that trade.
No, we have healing.
Just need to deal 100 damage to it in one hit.
I was
Alright,
scared
so-
to fire because it might have made it really angry.
This is the first time I've used a first level spell in like weeks.
do you guys want to take a quick break here before anything else happens? That way you can go get food and whatnot.
I got food.
Yeah.
I
was
could
talking
get a
to Mike.
drink.
Yeah. So we'll take 10, 5, 10, and come back for some talkies. So, we'll go.
I'm gonna put the stream and be right back.
Cool. I'm making a token.
Oh, I have a new thing, but it's only on the game, not on the Be Right Back. Alright, be right back.
from. One of
Two.
them, yes, two, yes, wording. One of them flies into the burning blue face of one of these tree guardians and is yelling at it in Sylvan to step down, that you guys are not the enemy. Ellis hears all of this, of course. And anybody else that speaks Sylvan, though I don't think anybody else.
Not
I have
yet.
Elvic
I
and I'm
half
learning
understand
Sylvan.
it at this point in
Yeah,
time.
you catch a few words here and there, but Ellis, the fluent speaker. of the
Every
party.
third word is.
Yeah, bread.
I can't even make those sounds.
Do you know
how am I supposed to learn it?
Fucking elves. So you imagine how many words they have for bread? Tree. I just think I hear it every once in a while. Like,
But after a moment, it flitters over to the other one, and starts saying like a very similar spiel. And you see, as it's talking to the guardian, the blue light gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and not dying all the way, but just enough where it is barely visible. And they start to slowly saunter back towards the tree line. Do you guys do anything while this sprite is talking to the trees?
I'm gonna punch
Ellis,
it.
what's going on?
Or are you guys just continuing down the path like, oh, fuck these guys, let's go?
No, it's like
You're gonna see what-
if there's sprites there, I'd be like, hey, we're looking for
We were literally told to look for
Sylvana.
the sprites.
Savannah. And we were told to look for you. We're trying to find her. You know any details?
They all kind of like they start cascading around you, flittering about, like trying to tell you 6 different things at one time about the archdruid and things. It's hard to concentrate on any one of them.
Sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, some of them are talking in Sylvan, some of them are talking in Elvish, some of them are talking in Common. It's just like this odd cacophony of voices and misinformation.
You're speaking a lot. Okay, you.
But after a moment, the trees start walking away, and this one here turns to face the sprites that are flittering around Ellis, and it says, "Shut up! Attention!" And they all flitter like into this V formation, you know, like the geese, and they stop talking, weapons like standing at attention. And they fly over to you, Ellis, and you see, now that it is closer and finished talking with the trees, that it is a female sprite. And who are you to come into the woods?
We were sent by the keep, and as well as
The 6th lunar princess.
yeah, the six
Name
lunar
of the
princess.
sixth.
Yeah,
I
Melania.
remember because I had to write her name on a
Melania?
my name is tag.
Blade Mikola?
To basically ask if we can try to help find the archdruid that went missing.
Oh, good, you're here to help. I haven't had somebody come through in quite a while. Everybody else kind of gave up. The centaurs did, the elves did. It's been a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw one of the centaurs with the broken touch. I think probably from one of the guardians. But
Yeah. Ever since Sylphana was taken, the Guardians have been kind of reckless.
yeah, I tried asking them to not attack us. But they didn't seem to.
Yeah. Typically, Sylphana's the only one that can truly control them. Though I'm second in command and I can kind of talk them down. But you did an excellent job, you know, starting that. And she looks at you guys all at a group. I don't know how you got them to be so passive, but it worked great.
I just asked them nicely and it worked out really well. Is this still all in Sylvan?
All in Sylvan.
Yeah, so I absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I just asked. I
Yeah.
cast speak with plants,
I'll
and
lead the
I
Gwen.
asked.
You give up a second.
Else.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sylvan.
You guys are like
Plant.
cross-referencing words. Like, did you hear the word elf? Did you hear this? Did you hear that?
We're speaking too fast. I have
Yes.
the same issue when someone speaks Spanish.
Spanish.
But she looks at you.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, what was your name? I didn't catch that at all.
Raquil.
Can you spell that?
Oh,
RA''QUIL.
the one we were supposed
Yeah,
to look
we're supposed
for.
to find.
Her.
Her.
But yes. Yes.
Yes, we were actually told to speak to you specifically.
Well, I
about
am in
these.
charge. Makes sense.
I am Ellis. I don't know if you speak anything. Obviously, I heard some Elvish and stuff in there. But they don't know the best language. For Sylvan, so they know Common really well. Some of them know Elvish and such. I don't know if there's a better language for us to communicate, or I just need to communicate.
She switches to Common. He says, "Is this any better for all of you?"
Much. Thank you.
I mean, I prefer Sylvan, but it's alright.
So do we all.
Learning.
Working on it.
Do you know anything? Have you been able to find out anything? Or did you just get in? What's
We
going on?
literally was just told to head over this way to ask you about any details since there was no release.
Oh,
Just for like 10 minutes.
well, let's
Just
walk
take
and
a look.
talk. We've set up a temporary home a little bit ways in. We'll take you there, and we'll treat you to some food and drink while we discuss things.
Do you mean flying talk?
She kind of like
Yeah.
at you.
They get on the ground and start walking, spike you.
You know what? They do, and it's really fucking slow.
Alas, do you
My
follow
pace.
the traditional Fey rules? You do kind of act as your own.
Oh.
I've met some that kind of act on their own. They've been fine.
How long does my slow last?
I think
Man,
it's a really short
hurry!
one. Oh, it's just until the end of your next turn. You're good.
Oh, that'd be so
Yeah, yeah,
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
I still tell you to hurry.
Always. So would you ask it something about Fae
Do
rules?
you follow the same rules as typical Fey, or are you like some that have been here so long that they kind of changed over time?
She looks at you like confused. What do you mean?
Like, you know how Fae can't lie and all that other stuff?
Why would I lie? Lying is wrong.
Okay.
But as she and the rest of them kind of take points to continue down the path that you guys were going to go down, she kind of hovers in front of you guys backwards and starts talking. She says, "It's the Fomorians. They're these really big, ugly buggers that took her. They came in, they smashed our village, they killed a bunch of us, and they stole Sylphana." Fomorians. We used to be able to evade them pretty easily.
Have I
But
heard of
recent,
them in character at all? Or?
roll a.
I feel
This
like
would
I've heard
this would be a nature check. This would be a nature check.
I know exactly what these are because, yes, giant.
Yes, yeah.
How
I've
do you
heard
spell
the
that?
word.
15.
Fomorians. What?
How do you spell that?
FOMORIAN.
Really interesting creatures.
Ellis, you can roll a nature check.
I know about them?
Yes, and specifically, there's a specific
Sylphana?
reason. PH. like Sylph.
Wait, for Fomorian?
No. She's talking about Sylphana.
Oh,
Nature check for Fomorian.
I thought
Because
she was trying to spell.
previously I wrote it down as Sylvana, but then you said Sylphana, and I was like, wait.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
Sylph.
Sylvana.
Like syphilis.
No. Sylph. Like a sprite. Sylph.
SYLPHANA.
And yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
I need to change that. Hang on.
Yeah. Sorry, I was congested last week and still kind of this week.
Sure.
And
Blame
yet
it
you
on
still
that.
named them all the same.
I all the same.
Because I was thinking like Sylvanas was how I was
Yeah.
getting.
No. I get it, but no.
I only got a. What's it? Let's say
13. And
I'm not rolling.
Nin, you rolled a 15, you said?
Yes.
Is anybody else proficient in nature that would like to roll? Okay.
I'm not proficient. I would just ask.
Oh.
I do have a
the-
+2
then-
though.
Then yeah, you guys would not have heard
Bruno got
of
an
them.
18.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's pretty much nature itself.
I want Bruno as a college lecturer.
Bruno knows a lot.
You better have speak with animals prepped.
But yeah, so when she says this word Fomorians, you guys have no idea what she's talking about. She says they came in, smashed a village, killed a bunch of them, stole the druid. She then goes on to say,
What's a Fomorian?
it's a giant.
Giant.
Well, giant to you, also us, but to you as well.
Like
Why
how
do they
big?
want
I don't know. Maybe
They
as big
want
as the trees.
druid?
I have no idea. And I don't know what happens. We used to be able to avoid them. Us sprites can turn invisible, and we're very quiet and we're tiny. But they've been casting all kinds of spells and wielding magical weapons.
Well, they're spellcasters. Like how strong are they?
They're not anything crazy, but they've been casting things like fairy fire, which kind of stops us from being invisible and such.
I just realized that why that spell is named that.
Yeah. But will you help us? We don't have much, but we were told to offer anybody that helped some shiny green rocks that you can have.
Oh wait,
Sylphanis. Is she a sprite like you, or
She is, yes. She's the best of us.
and where was she taken?
There is a underground cave that the Fomorians live in. God.
So why don't you just send the guardians?
We don't control them. Sylphana does. And they protect the forest. The Fomorians live in the caves, which are underground.
How far underground? Like a day or a few hours?
A few miles. Not far. Well, a few miles from our camp, which takes a few miles to get to. So I guess a little bit, but not crazy.
Now, did they only like kill a bunch of you just because they caught you off guard, or are they just
They always try to eat us. They eat whatever they can find in the forest. We just, up until this point, have had a really easy time getting away from them. But they are absolutely stronger than we are.
Wouldn't animals be easier?
Yeah, but I mean, if we're there. Okay, maybe we like to pick on them every now and again, but that's just how we
Now
are.
that seems like that's an issue.
Can they be reasoned with?
Maybe? I don't know, I've never tried.
And I just kind of facepalm a little.
And by this point, you guys are walking through the third opening, or the third clearing, I should say. And there are only 2 paths here, other than the one you come in. And
5, 3, and 2.
she, of course, splits towards the left-handed path and starts taking you down.
What are down the other paths?
Just other places of the forest. Nothing significant, really. Well, actually, this other path here, and she points to the opposite one in this clearing specifically. She says that one leads to the caves, but we're gonna go to our camp first and make up a plan.
Okay.
So what are your plans so far?
Not great. Mostly we've tried to distract them and sneak in the cave, but most of our tricks have to deal with us being invisible, and with the fairy fire that they can just sling around, doesn't really work.
Oh,
Don't mean to be rude by saying this, but how long ago did this happen?
It happened a week ago, about, give or take.
How do you know they're still alive and burning?
I don't. But usually they kill us on sight, and they took her and left with her, so we're just assuming that she's still alive.
And what if she's not?
Go on with our lives. I'll probably take up the mantle. But we want to make sure.
Would you want her body back if we're able to retrieve it?
Absolutely. She can nurse the forest.
Okay. I mean, is there anything we should know really going into that? Like, have you been in the caves before?
Not in the caves, no. It's
How
really
strong
hard.
are they compared to your guardian?
I don't think I've ever seen a guardian fight one. I couldn't tell you.
What the Guardians guard?
Of course.
But like, if they attack things in the forest,
I mean, there's not guardians everywhere.
they've never fought.
Not as far. Not at least when I've been around. I don't know.
They don't seem like very good.
Well, why don't you make more guardians? Or you all seem very confident or competent. Why don't you stay in the forest and guard it?
Oh, because I don't like to be like stuck in one place. I actually left the forest.
Ours is better.
Better at being
But-
eaten.
Better be.
All right, so at this point, they're chatting about, and the other sprites have been flying at attention, like not saying anything, but they cast curious glances over all of you, and eventually, a good half hour of walking through the thicket, you start seeing
Are you
these like
twerking your dog in the background?
she's whining because she wants to go outside.
You're
and
torturing
she's
her.
fine.
torture.
She's literally, she sounds like a dying moose when she's
Yeah, why are you abusing her like
Oh
that?
my
Making her
goodness.
cry.
So it's just him just attacking his dog.
We put my dog to sleep in a crate. Whenever we put them to bed, they're like, but the second you leave the room, they pass out. I swear to. Like, I don't want.
Nap
I'm
time.
not tired. You're tired.
Alex, did you see that there is another emote in that chat as well?
Yes, actually, poop is an issue with Twitch, but gold is not. So try Men Hernandez Gold in just a second.
Finally adding it after
usually-
forever.
It usually takes a few days for emotes to be verified.
They've already been verified. I'm just activating them. That's why I
me
said
know.
poop is it's a men hair gold.
Men are gold.
Men hair gold.
Well, yeah, poop's in there. So yeah, that's poop. Is men heard. If you actually go into emotes, there you have your section. You have
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see.
Oh, I need to
Fresh.
resubscribe.
Apparently not letting me.
refresh the stream.
Refresh.
What is
the
going
screen.
on with his camera?
Forgot I
He's
needed
running
to
a
do
laser
this.
pointer at it.
Ah, there.
Now I see.
Now he's doing it.
Now I see the section.
So there's an issue with the word poop. Please don't use it in the stream anymore. But it is a gold stream.
There's an issue with the word poop.
Apparently,
What issue is it causing?
which doesn't like it.
Oh, we got viewers. I just realized.
They can share her watch me eat a
Yeah,
full
us just-
sandwich.
Pooping on that
Oh,
bar.
yep.
DM
just
is letting his dog out.
DM's letting his dog go for some gold.
Who let the dogs out?
And immediately 2 people left.
Oh, of course, yeah.
They were shy.
They were
We
shy.
called them out.
Well,
All right, so, where were we? Oh, yes. So as the sprites take you further down the path, you eventually start seeing these very rudely made, like very quickly made, small wooden houses, about the size of like a generic like birdhouse, having been like makeshift. Attached to the trunks of trees, a little bit, a few here, a few there, a few here, a few there, and you start to see more and more of these little tiny humanoid sprites flittering about the tree branches, sitting on top of them, just kind of watching you guys enter this little tiny sprite camp. You see these little tiny like campfires set in the branches, up and on the grounds, and there's like a perimeter where more of these sprite soldiers are kind of like keeping things out. But while almost as soon as you guys enter this this makeshift camp area, sprites start to amass around each of you, offering you very, very tiny bowls of food, like stewed veggies, drinks, and fruits and berries and such, just like shoving it in your face. It seems word has gotten from the soldiers here that you guys are here to help.
I'll happily
Thank him,
accept
and
a
I
little
can get
bowl.
as
Just
much as
I'll
possible.
take some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like little tiny bowls. They're like
Dude,
half
Eat enough chips and you get full.
Shooters. Yeah, I'm definitely doing it, and I'll chat with as many of them in Sylvan as I can.
yeah.
how close is
Um,
Sylvan
I
from
can say danger,
um,
and that is it.
Elvish?
Elvish.
Yeah.
Sylvan is like the root language of Elvish. It's like trying to speak Latin, but only knowing English.
Alright.
Elvish is bastard. It is bastard Sylvan.
Yeah, so you could understand a few words for sure, but you would not get the concept of what they were saying.
I now have channel point syncs. And emotes.
Timeouts.
See, if there was a case, right, where sometime this year or next we start amassing more viewers, I would say go ahead and throw like some channel points up. Like viewers could give you guys like more inspiration points or like shit like that.
There's actually
affect the game.
No,
drop your weapon,
No,
name something in the map, get an item.
it's only viewers can only hurt you. It can't make your life better.
Viewers can only help the DM.
There's actually I actually did set up one. It's 5,000 points. Ban in action.
Ban in action. See, the problem with that is the only people with points now are like us.
Players.
So
Yeah.
So we can fuck with each other.
there you go.
I'm sorry, guys. It's the points. You spent 90,000 points on banning all of our stuff.
I spend 5,000 points and make it so Kevin can't take the I do nothing action.
What? I have
Or
to
it's like-
interact.
Yeah,
for
that
everyone to get a
ranger,
melee and
You
just-
can't attack.
I'm gonna get rid of disengage.
All right.
No talking.
So, after a little while of canoodling with some of the sprites and getting fed one berry at a time and a half a sip of broth and stewed veggies and nuts and all forest bounties. Eventually, Raquel calls you guys all over to this kind of this seated area where it's her and only 3 other sprites. Seems to be like they're talking like war room strategies, but they're all getting distracted at the same time and talking about other things, like what they're going to eat and what they ate yesterday and what they're going to eat tomorrow.
Wait,
and,
you can remember what you ate yesterday?
See that's where half of their arguments come from.
Beef stew and
because
rice.
they one of them says, we had that for breakfast yesterday, and the other one's like, no, we didn't. We had this for breakfast yesterday. And that's where
Just left over. Yes.
Yes.
Easiest.
Raquel, however, seems to comparatively compared to the other sprites, the brain guys, it's been getting worse lately. Compared to the other ones, they seem a little bit less ADHD and a little bit more.
Wait, what do you mean less
together?
HDHD? They're normal people.
HDHD.
They seem pretty high definition. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's like HPV?
Yeah.
Printer?
RESVCT.
I know what it means.
Raquel sits like in the air, like crisscross applesauce, like just floating there, kind of like holding their arms, like thinking. And she looks to all of you and she says, "Well, okay. So what are you all good at? And do you think you can make up a plan to get into the caves?"
That's funny.
Because if not, I have a suggestion, but it
I'm a
might
warrior.
not be a good one.
I'm a warrior priest. I'm good at the front door.
Well, we're more than willing to listen to a plan. We have none.
I sneak and punch. I just point an in. He makes the sneak nod.
All of this, right? Like all of like the 3 other ones that are there kind of laugh, but you also hear like a cacophony of laughter up in the branches that are all listening in.
I'm very
He's-
loud.
He's glowing and in full armor. It's like
I can hunt. I can navigate through the forest. I can cast spells. I can do a couple things.
Oh my god.
We
So
mostly shoot her bow.
are we gonna go in?
Navigate.
No plan?
Actually, she's like,
But no. I have a plan. If you guys don't, it's just the same plan I've had in the past week. So
just go in and just kill them.
no.
I'm good with that plan.
We, the sprites, will draw their attention and try to get them out of the cave to chase us, and you guys go in. Great plan.
Don't get eaten.
Do you think that you could survive if they attacked you?
We're faster than them. The problem with us getting Sylphana back is that she's in the caves, and there's not really too many places for us to hide or get away from them in the caves. Out here in the forest, it's much easier for us to get away from the Fomorians.
actually also.
How many of them are there?
At least 24.
That's a lot of giants.
At least.
At least 2.
At least 2. RESP. I fucking hate you.
Why?
Every session I get something stuck in his head.
I know. I'm just so I'm like a sponge when it comes to like catchy songs. I used to do that with a coworker of mine when I first started at the hospital. She and I would literally spend our shifts seeing who could get the most songs stuck in each other's heads. And my default was Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill!
Kira's
Ah,
bouncy.
Never failed. All right, so what do you think?
Ass pistons
Great plan, right?
explode one day.
We distract, you go in and save.
I mean, as long as you can do a good job of distracting and we don't go in there and then there's still some in there and then they stop going after you and go after us and then target us and now we're pincered in there and
If you guys are gonna stealth in, should I go with them and try to be a better distraction?
well, it depends if all of
Well,
them
you're not
come out.
faster than giants.
So the problem is, we've seen them cast a couple of spells. I don't think they can cast any spells and talk to one another at a distance. But if they can, that's probably not good for this plan. But you know, I don't know either way.
I
Sorry.
can make noise from very far away. Draw them out that way.
Can you make noise from far away from you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think getting their attention is the problem. We've had them chase us plenty of times before. They send out, you know, a dozen of them at a time to chase us down and like this odd war party, and they break trees and it's no good. But I mean, the problem is how fast you guys can get in and out. And I don't know the extent of the caves. I don't know how many will be in the caves because some of them could be out in the forest already looking for food, and I don't know how many are going to chase us. So there's a couple different variables here. I just don't know. But it's all I've got. Unless you have a better plan, that's what I suggest.
I'm willing to go either way. I know my strengths and weaknesses. Stealthing is not one of them.
If we can
Being
get
fast is
in,
not one of them.
we can get in. I can grab him faster than any of these. Will first issue.
Yeah, assuming she is in fact still alive, of course.
You said you're able to turn invisible. Are you able to do that to any of us?
Let me check.
Is
No.
gone.
It's a self-invisibility. So she says, nope.
If she is gone, want us to cover her or
Yes,
So-
yes.
reporting?
Is what enough?
Reporting.
Oh,
us gone.
we would prefer to have the body back just so we can use her to nourish the forest. She's quite powerful.
Why do I just see just that way of saying it? They just literally swing around and throw her in the fucking dirt somewhere.
They just find a hole in a tree and just. Alright, see ya.
We want our new home to be here, so here you will lie.
Yep.
We want to be able to use her as fertilizer. Get out the mulch machine.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm looking towards the rest of the party. Like I said, I'm good with
I'm willing to
whatever.
try it, but
If we
Like,
need to, I can cast my
it's a
spell to
decent
help
plan.
us get through.
Yeah,
do you guys
Elliot-
need to rest here before you go in?
I'm fine.
It for a little bit of, but
That's what I'm just saying.
It's also still pretty early in the day.
we
I'm
just
fine.
now.
Are they nocturnal, or like when are they awake and asleep?
They live in a cave.
Uh,
I don't think that matters really.
Yeah, I
Creatures that live
mean,
in caves still like, are awake during
I-
the night or during the day. And
she scratches her head, and like you can see her really trying to concentrate to like think back. They have a very short attention span. She says, I think most of the attacks have been at night.
It's also just you can attack something.
Oh,
well, that means that they're probably asleep during the day, so less attentive.
I mean, we've been attacked during the day too. It's just I think most of them have happened during the
You didn't
night.
even know.
Nope.
right.
Well, I mean, kinda.
Update the bag token.
Again?
Oh, he did it.
Oh.
He didn't do it on the actual.
Oh. I didn't. Yeah. I got you.
I gotta murder the cashier the next time I see them.
There you go. Is it
Nope.
there?
So,
Yes.
yeah, it's so bright.
It's
That's perfect because it was actually legitimately hard finding the little white dot.
yes. All right. So, yeah. When I mean, if you don't have to rest, should we go now? Now's good, right?
I'm fine going now.
I'm good either way. Like I said, just let me know. Are we sending our stealthy people in first? Then
Hmm?
Well, we want to lure the things out, and then
well,
the stuff.
they lure the things out. Is what they were saying.
Yeah. They'd lure the things out, then the stealth people would go in.
Mhm.
It would make
Okay,
sense
what
for us
do
to
you
go
want?
in first, and then they just all charge into us.
What do you want us three to do then?
I mean, the only one who really can't stealth are you and Kevin.
What are you talking about?
When it's not the stealthiest either. Not bad, but nothing compared to you two.
I mean, yes, but also my spell helps with that. And she's not the worst, not nearly as bad as you. That, a walking wind chime.
I'll take that as a compliment. As I shake my armor a little.
You shouldn't.
I'm shaking. I can't hear you.
He wears his straps loose so he could just jingle.
I say in Sylvan to the sprites, yeah, he's not exactly the most intelligent.
Fuck you. I matched you for the highest intelligence of the group.
You didn't hear what they said.
Yeah, you guys both see Ellis point to Nin and say intelligent. That's all you guys catch. Yeah, let me show you what we can offer for a reward. And Raquel kind of like tells one of the other sprites to go and get the reward, and they bring it back, and it is a sizable coin pouch filled to the brim with emeralds.
Huh. Considering I just got my jewelry crafting, could I have an idea of the value of these?
Roll a intelligence check and add your proficiency bonus.
What are those?
Green rocks.
14 plus
Are they magical?
4 plus
We were told they
2,
were worth
20 gold. Or not 20 gold.
20 gold.
Those necklaces on the market. Oh,
20.
jewelry.
With the size of the bag,
Can I see
Add a-
one?
they hesitate, but they give you one.
Yeah,
you
just
look at-
kind of look at the clarity of it.
You look at the quality, and if the entire bag is filled with what you can see at the top, and there's not like, lesser quality ones at the bottom. The amount in this bag is probably worth somewhere between 800 and 1200 gold.
So we're stealing this, right?
It's about 1,000 gold's worth. I say to the party.
For these rocks?
Yeah,
The gems.
Gems.
green rocks. They came from the ground.
And they're
There's a
worth
red
1,000
one,
gold
blue
pieces?
They're quite rare.
A
Well,
lot of gems.
We
They
find
all-
them all the time.
they're used. I just look. They are used for decoration, but gems like this are actually quite useful for magical components as well. They hold magic a lot better than most.
Oh. Hmm.
Why?
I don't know why. I just read it recently.
It's like every
That
time
expensive.
it's not explained, I can hear my father in the head just whispering, "Magic is bullshit."
I believe it was saying because they're more solid and more condensed.
That sounds really stupid. They're just a bunch of rocks.
She just shrugs and it's like, they're just rocks.
I don't get it.
I don't know. All right, so are we going then?
Anyways,
Let's do it.
Yeah, so they fly and take the pouch of
so are we going to
emeralds
try to
away.
separate from the two armor bros and leave them as backup, or
I'm trying to stealth it. Awful.
And you guys have pass without a trace if you really want to try.
Nin's the
Nin's
worst, though.
still?
Not that much worse than Kevin.
You are.
You're bad. You're bad.
The group has spoken, friend.
Because even if it's like you're not, even like without mechanical, you just naturally are a loud individual.
Yeah, like your combat is fucking thunder and lightning.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine just being in the fucking cave? Then all of a sudden you hear a fucking thunderclap. You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's gonna
Everybody
happen
is
anyways
dead.
because my staff does thunder, but
Yeah.
Anyone
So-
with the range to hear that will hopefully die by it.
So, you guys can
That's the way it's
discuss what you plan on doing as Raquel
Yeah.
starts taking you back down the path towards the other direction where these
If you guys are willing to
cave
stealth, I'm willing to hang back.
We can, if we want, we can have you by like the entrance, like hiding, and then if stuff happens inside, you can come running in.
That sounds like an alright plan to me.
Put in the party.
I mean,
I have an idea, and it's stupid.
let's be honest. The four going in, Bruno, Alice, Gwen, and Luxon is a self-sufficient team because Alice does a lot of damage, Luxon does a little damage in front line, and Gwen's a main healer, and Luxon can also heal.
And Bruno's a beast.
And Bruno's good too.
I
Bruno's
do
good.
have a stupid plan, though.
Yep.
Bag of holding.
What about the bag of holding?
You can't fit in a bag of holding.
You weigh too much.
Not if we empty one out.
I'm not leaving my shit out.
Yeah.
We can't just leave that shit around.
Fair.
It can only hold 500 pounds. Like you're.
That would not fit both of you.
Yeah, you got to remember, a bag of holding only fits
also
what
the
you can
fit
fit in the
through. Yeah.
opening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're
You
thick.
big boy.
You could step. I've stepped in the like front part of a backpack.
You can put your
before.
foot in. Sure.
Yeah.
Now the rest of your body.
You wouldn't get it past your waist. Not with your armor on. No fucking way.
Yeah.
And your
Or
If
your
you're taking off
shoulders.
your
Your
armor, you might as well
shield and all
stop.
this other shit. Yeah, it wouldn't.
Your waist and tail, your shoulders.
Tail kills
Yeah.
it.
Alex's or Kevin's horns.
Kevin's
Eh,
big.
Yeah, you guys are both thick boys.
The downside of making all your
Like
fucking
Alex or
characters
Luxon could fit in,
freakishly
but those
huge.
two, no.
Yeah, that's the downside of making freaks nature.
Other words.
Hey, I play short people too.
I like playing.
Your shortest character I played
Big
with you in
motherfuckers.
was 6 foot tall.
My next character, just as a heads up, because I've been really wanting to play this bard, my next character is going to be a goblin. So I pity whoever is DMing.
But like in
have
Rise
fun
game, I'm playing a 5'5" fucking
Maybe, I don't
rogue.
know.
I'm not in that game, so it doesn't count.
Like I play short characters fairly often.
So, so what is the plan here, everybody?
I think
Denny and
they're-
R3 were sitting at the front of the cave, and if they scream, they're probably dead before we get to them.
Oh,
I mean, you can lightning fly in. Like you could get in there fast if you needed to.
Gavin will.
Clop, 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 clop.
I have an option for speed. I don't. Kevin, do you have an option for speed?
Yeah.
Someone to mount. That also can't stop.
Okay.
I don't think.
so as
Other than mount, because that takes 10 minutes.
You gotta walk there. It's like a bunch of miles.
yeah, it's a couple of miles away.
What's
We're
the
talking about
target?
like
Already
running
have
into the
JVs
cave.
on it?
If
Oh, what was that, Loki?
Doesn't he already have Drake summon? Or is that
No, I don't summon him. It takes too long to feed him and take care of him.
When was the last time Drakey was out?
In town.
The city.
when he died in the, I was thinking like in the cave or whatever. He just fucking died there. It's like, yeah, you've been useless since. Okay, so
Is that just Fine Steed or is that Greater Steed?
fine.
Fine,
Greater's
Steve.
fifth level.
Greater-
Yeah.
Fifth level. Okay, so
I-
yeah, you're
Think
way
I'll
off.
ever do
But
It's like
once
fourth.
I get it,
that?
I'll be able to get flying.
So, so, brain.
Yeah.
brain.
First level spell.
Jay,
You know that you're
Jay,
gonna
think.
take a while till you
Brain.
get that.
We're walking
All right.
towards the cave.
Walking. Yes. So there is
You will be-
down this. What's that?
You will be level 13 when it gets Find Greater Steed.
Gotcha. So as you guys make your way down this other narrow path, it leads to another clearing that is a little bit bigger, and there is a section of the canopy that is actually slightly open, and you see this. You don't know if it's a mountainside or a hillside, or there is a mass of earth that rises that you can see through the thickness of the forest. And Raquel points to it and tells you guys that the entrance to their cave system is on the side of that hill. And they go down another path, and they stop you guys midway down. You're all squished in this tight little corridor, and she says, "We're a couple of 100 feet away from the opening. It's right down here, and it opens up to another clearing. But typically, they have a couple of them on watch, and they come out in little hunting parties every now and again. We're gonna go in. We're gonna make as much commotion as we can." Annoy the shit out of them, get as many of them out of the cave as we can, and as soon as you hear them, the yelling, and the stomping, and the breaking of things get further away, go in as fast as you can.
I can it'll take check before we split off. However, I can for those of you on the outside, I can summon some beasts. That way, if stuff happens out here, you at least have some cover like some aid there. Then if you have to run in, it can be faster. And if you were to walk,
Hmm.
Also, wouldn't it be better in case you want to summon? Didn't you say you have difficulty summoning in combat?
it takes a lot of concentration. So like if I do this beforehand, I could typically get what I need.
It lasts for an hour, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can just have a couple of them with me in there. Want that, but
Okay.
I figured that way if you
Question.
wanted.
Is that
Uh-huh.
concentration?
It is.
So no.
I know,
pass
pass that trace. That's right. Fair
Ooh.
point. As a fair point.
So
Yeah,
axe your own plan.
yeah.
But I can do that.
I always want to raw dog that stealth. Guess
I'm
Dave.
fine with it, but we have to bring Gwen as well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll
So
do
it's-
fast that trace.
It'd be difficult.
I mean,
I'll-
Gwen can fit in a bag of holding.
Guys, my stealth,
I still have to empty stuff.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, yeah.
stealth is only plus 12, guys.
I am.
Is that before or after pass without the trace?
That's after pass without trace is plus 22, but
Yeah.
That's with my stuff.
I thought you have
That
plus
was-
13 because I have plus 12.
exhaustion.
Oh, that's right. Ha,
Funny
you
enough,
suck.
I'm pretty stealthy. I have a +2 to stealth.
With disadvantage.
Shh. Details.
Okay.
The
So you
details
guys,
really do matter.
Hey, that's
So-
a +4 compared to me.
before they go and do the distraction, I'll cast it. That way we can kind of.
Everybody, including Bruno,
Everybody.
Everybody.
Gas in that shit.
Twice.
and I'm just gonna use my.
Good.
That way, I don't have to burn my spell. But that also, I don't have urgent. But everybody burn. Beacon of Hope.
Do you need potions just in case? Okay. Good.
I have one on me.
I do have
So
one as
reason-
well.
I have 2 that I have not used.
Technically
You
have
need
the
them, though.
potion.
So you can't self heal.
All right. So, Raquel and her sprites flitter away for a moment before coming back a minute later. And Raquel flitters up to all of you. Sorry. And she says, there's not any guarding outside the cave. They must all be inside the cave. So you guys might be able to come to the edge of the clearing and watch them come and chase us, so you know when to go.
Okay. Awesome. Are you about to go in and do that?
Yeah, we're ready to go when you guys are.
Okay. I will cast.
You don't
Cast Spell
find it
Trace.
odd that they are no one's guarding the cave?
They're not the smartest of things. Maybe they forgot.
This gonna want to go well.
It'll go well. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, what could go
How did
wrong?
we get all the sprites eaten?
So there are 6 of the sprites, Raquel included, that you guys, after going to the edge of this current's path,
Is Raquel just a week away from retiring?
you don't know.
No,
Well, actually,
they're a week away from promoting.
yeah, right, exactly. They about to become the archer, bitch. But no, this clearing here, while not as wide as some of the other ones, or as long as some of the other ones, at your perspective, it is wider, and it opens up to the side of this massive hill, and there's this huge, like 25 foot tall cavern opening, and I'm sorry, it's a 30 foot tall cavern opening. I want to be specific. I forgot how tall some things were. Raquel gives you guys a thumbs up,
Don't
and they
like
all snap their fingers, and they all turn invisible before flying. Well, you guys can't see them, but you can only assume that they fly towards the cave and into the cave. And you guys wait for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you start to hear this thump, 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 footsteps coming from the cavern entrance, and you see 3 of the sprites. One of them that you think is Rickwill. It's a little bit of a difference, but you can see the sprite's bright red hair, and all 3 of them are glowing and very visible, and they fly away in the opposite direction of you guys. And chasing after them are 9 massive giants.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Nope. 9?
9.
Yeah, they
They
said
said
2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Yeah. They said at least 2 dozen, but
A
At
dozen
least.
is 12.
at least.
Just
Um,
giants are.
Unless it's a baker's dozen.
So, these giants, as they're running past, you can see that all of them are wielding these massive great clubs, all of which are glowing slightly. One of the 9 is like 1.5 feet taller than the rest of them, and is wearing this very crude, like, bent iron crown on his head. You can only assume that he's a leader of sorts. And
therefore I believe.
exactly. And as far as giants go, if you guys don't know out of character, these guys are ugly as fuck. They are hunchback. They have like mutated like cysts all over their body. They are some crazy ass fucked up giants.
And
And
they're true giants.
you're right. But they are. Does anybody here speak giant?
Oh, I think I do. Hold on. Yes, I
And-
do.
And or undercommon?
Giant.
Giant. So not everything that they say in giant. They kind of go back and forth, but you hear them running and chasing after the sprites, Kevin, and you hear several of them, yell, these assholes again, get them, we're hungry. They make it for good appetizers, and all this other, stupid giant shit. They sound real stupid, and
I like how you described them. They're ugly, they're stupid.
yeah, absolutely. They are dumb as fucking rocks. But these, their skin is like a purplish gray color, for those of you that care. You guys wait a moment, and they sprint across the clearing, and they disappear into the woods with the sprites.
Does it sound like any more are coming out?
Roll a perception check.
11 plus 12 is 23.
23. So you give it like another 5-10 seconds for it to start dissipating in that direction. And you keep an ear out towards the cavern entrance, and it does not sound like there are any more approaching.
So 3
At
of them
least
had
this
eaten
moment.
already.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't hear any more. All right, let's go.
Stealth party in.
All right,
Brad,
so
Kevin.
Ellis, you cast Pass Without a Trace already.
Yes.
Right? Good. All right. So those of you that are stealthing in the cave, roll stealth checks with the Pass Without a Trace. For Kevin and Nin, are you guys hanging outside of the cave entrance, or like just inside? Are you going in a little bit?
I am
What's
standing outside because I don't
Think we have
trust
inspiration
myself.
still?
9.
So if y'all
Wait,
stand outside, what I am going to do is leave rags.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm so sad that I have this -1.
Hmm.
39.
Aww.
Loki.
Yes.
Do note that you can only see through Rags' eyes up to a certain.
Miles pretty far.
Thank
It is
God
pretty
for
far.
Pass Without a Trace.
I think
What
it's
you
a
get?
Let me double check.
I didn't
I
roll
don't think it's a
well.
mile. I think it's much shorter than that.
I
No,
didn't
it's a
roll
mile.
well, but I still got a 31.
Is it a mile?
I think it's a mile, but I'm double checking.
Yeah.
I rolled about
So-
average, and I only got a 19.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's
You can
actually what
communicate-
Bruno got as well with a natural 3.
You can communicate telepathically with your familiar and perceive through existence and speak through it in your own voice as long as you are on the same plane of existence.
Oh, it's her
Dang.
special.
Lame.
Oh yeah, Attack of the Chain.
Attack of the
Jeez,
Chain is,
her range is
stronger.
plane of
Okay.
The
Well, damn.
normal one.
Normal's a mile.
That's crazy strong, to be honest.
It's good.
What's
You
the
have a
risk
whole
of the
plus?
creature dying? You can just resummon, right?
10 gold pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
like.
normal one is 100 feet.
It's 100 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I was
really
gonna
strong.
say I ran into that issue with my wizard in my other campaign. I was like, "There's no fucking way it's that short," but it is.
I think I've had people like do it as in like you can still like view if it goes beyond that range. You just can't issue it new commands or anything like that.
Correct. What it says specifically is you can communicate with it within 100 feet, so you can still do the sense thing.
I've had DMs go like once you're beyond that range, if you unclick from it, you can't re-click in if it's beyond that signal range. Like, hey, you're in the OG Halo servers. Once you get off them, you can't get back in. It essentially is like that.
Yeah.
That's how
I
I've
don't
had
know where-
DMs.
Oh, it's a flock
it.
of familiar. That's a mile.
I
That's
see.
where-
That one longer.
because it's only up for like
An hour.
it takes a
Mm.
So
minute
it's
to
multiple?
cast, and it's
Yeah, it's just used for scouting.
concentration up to an hour. That's why. But if I do that, then I could do the same thing.
Oh, it's not because you're packed to the chain. You took the extra chain invocation, the voice of the chain master.
Which you had to be packed to the chain. You
No, you're right, but it's
Yeah.
not like the just taking pack to the
Nah,
chain gives
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I see. So I love pack to the chain. It is my personal favorite. Book is still by far much better, but pack to the chain's cool as fuck.
I went more flavor with.
Yeah,
dungeon
absolutely,
than-
for sure.
Change
because-
probably my
depends
It's,
how abusive you want to be with it. It
it's all
definitely
about
depends.
Pact of the Talisman.
I
Thank you
don't
very
I don't
much.
like no. I don't like doing the whole familiar help action thing. I think that
Yeah.
seems
I don't-
super cheesy. I don't like doing it, so chain isn't mechanically as
There's
good.
now
Very
that
good.
I can do otherwise.
I like chain for out of combat purposes.
Yes.
Because for scouting, seeing through, when you get the other invocations, you can speak through it. You know, you can do all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, okay. So I can either leave Rags with the boys, or I can stay with the boys and Rags. Which would honestly probably be better for your stealth. They actually have more
Probably.
stealth.
Also, if you leave, well, a lot of healing gets taken from the
She can heal
cave.
through rats.
I can heal through.
Can
But
you?
Rags is also very squishy.
That is why I put 8 on it. It won't help much.
Okay.
If she's looking through,
I will.
gone.
I'm
That is
just
a
gonna.
guaranteed shit's fucked run in.
I'm just gonna let you guys talk through this and tell me when you're
That
done.
is-
So what I could is block a familiar and then make sure
Send in
everybody has
bunch of-
something.
I don't think sending a bunch of things that have to
I
roll
don't
stealth
think
checks is a good
yeah,
idea.
because then there's
Well,
a
no,
better
I
chance for
mean-
that one.
Me, Rags, go with the guys. Because then I can look through Rags. I am blind.
Yeah.
But I could leave the familiars with these
Yeah,
two
you're blind.
knuckleheads.
And just what drop concentration if shit's going bad.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to do that,
That's fine.
It takes
Still sad ending.
do you have
it
anything?
takes 2 spell points.
Let's say yeah. If it's not
And if I
expensive for
do
you.
distance.
Okay. I'm going to save you a spell slot.
Okay.
Okay. You can do something very similar with the light spell.
I don't. Can you dismiss it as something?
She could cast it again and it would
Yeah.
get
Which
rid of
would
it.
take a
Oh.
whole action if we're in combat. which
Well, if you're
could-
running away,
if we're running away.
I'm just saying,
So,
if
if
you
No, I
don't
thought
want to
it-
stay,
I did think of that.
yeah,
'cause
if you
it's just-
don't want to spend a spell slot, that's a much more.
that's
Yeah.
up to you, Loki. Yeah, if you want the
Both
risk and
work.
potential of having to waste an
Both
action
work.
if
Yeah.
the situation arises, or
Because she has,
She has
She has-
bonus action heals.
I was gonna say she also has quick casting.
That's true
So
as well.
that's up to you, Loki.
yeah, there's pros and cons of both.
Also, though, having a bright ass light outside at them is a beacon, literally right where they are.
I'd
True.
rather go a more.
I mean, I can hold it inside my bag.
I also, and this is an odd use of it. You could pick up 3 rocks, make 3 rocks warm with prestidigitation, and then when you make a 4th rock warm, it would get rid of one of them.
It's
The
still the
boys
same
are
action
holding.
thing, but it's
That's the
not
same thing.
as yeah.
Right, but it's not as
But it
bright.
doesn't-
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that'd be better. Yeah. So that's up to you, Loki.
What I'm gonna do, cast block up the moon.
Okay.
Up for an hour. And if I need to, I can.
So if you drop it, or if they start flying in, then
And I can keep 2 of them with these knuckleheads in case they get in danger. Right. That way, we at least have an alert system.
Wait, so it summons 3. 2 of them are staying outside, and one's going with you.
Well, if I have rag summon, it
Yeah.
only summons 2 extra.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
so it's a total of how many summons you have?
That doesn't
So,
sound right.
Yeah, it says if you already have a familiar conjured by the Find Familiar spell or similar means, then 1 fewer summons are conjured by the spell.
Oh, that's cool.
Correct.
Crazy.
it does straight up. That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's interesting.
That's
So the benefit of it is now your Find Familiar spell goes up to a mile instead of 100 feet.
Correct.
Yeah, but you're Pact of the Chain, so it doesn't matter anyway.
yeah.
I just can do extra stuff with those two.
Yeah.
Get in trouble. I could.
Is it more
help
flying
to-
cats?
It has to be all the same. So it's more.
It's just rags 3 times.
Well, they could be different colors
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that. But yes.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
All right.
So I'll go ahead and take those. Flags.
Oh no. Loki, it
No,
says
the type of creature
the,
can be,
the type of the creature is the same.
but it has
so-
to be all celestial,
Oh,
fey,
so
or
it'd also be
fiend.
the
Right.
celestial.
So they could
Yeah,
all
fucking
be
months.
if Rags is celestial or if Rags is fey, they just all have to be that type, but they could be different creatures.
Yeah.
I'd rather the cat
Yes.
because
All cats,
easier.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's just flavor.
one,
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
and 2,
Yeah.
they have dark
They're
vision.
pretty decent stealth. They have dark
Uh,
vision.
Bats?
They
Question
also
mark?
have poison detection,
Owls? Poison detect. Perfect.
and they can also see. In
They can sniff out the stinky poo poo.
So
All right, so Gwen casts Flock of Familiars, which takes a minute to cast. So a minute
Unless
goes
she
by.
doesn't want it to.
I don't think she can quick cast.
Quicken can.
Quick? No, I think it has to be an action to turn it into a bonus action.
No, the minute can turn into an action. Well, with it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
If that's the case, that's up to you, Loki.
I don't.
We're
it
not in a
doesn't say
hurry, are we?
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're
I
in
might-
about as much hurry as you want to be, my friends.
It's been a long. So I've played.
It doesn't say anything about.
No,
I'm
it
probably
just says
stupid.
when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time
Okay,
to 1
well, I'm
bonus
probably just
action.
stupid.
Yeah, it's all good. It sounds cool though. All right, so you take a minute, cast the Flock of Familiars. You leave 2 of them out with the boys in front of the cave. Are you guys doing anything specifically to try to hide, stealth, keep out of sight? again, are you hiding just inside the cave, just outside the cave?
I think there was
Oh.
like an enclave surrounding. Or
No,
are you
it's like
talking
I'm talking to the boys
Okay.
that are staying outside. Yeah. So it's a flat. Well, it's like not a super flat hillside. It's slightly rounded, but it's just a massive 30-foot cave opening that goes right into caverns. Where are you guys standing?
Are there any like trees or anything nearby that we can hide in?
No, there's like the clearing, and then there's the path that you guys came from, and the path that the Fomorians and the sprites went towards. You can go hide.
Why'd you give me that, Alex?
You guys can hide just
sent it to
inside the
the
path
wrong
that you
person.
guys came from, but that's a good 100 feet away from the actual mouth of the cave.
I
On
was
the other
sending
side
that
of the
to
clearing.
somebody else. My bad.
I would think we would have to hide. That we're both blind, right?
Yeah, you're both blind.
I don't want to cast light.
Just lay down, pretend to be rocks.
Hey, I could do a pretty convincing job.
Can we just
Odd.
sit here and pretend like we're having a picnic? If they come out, we'll just say, "Oops, sorry." We'll move along.
I mean, Kevin does speak giant, so
Yes. I don't think they're that nice. Especially when they're enraged facing Pixie.
I think our
Right.
best shot is trying to find a spot inside
What?
and just sitting there.
They're
You
trying
said
to
that-
find a spot inside to hide.
right.
Just breaking up some.
Yeah, I rolled
Alright,
stealth, trying to be
back
sneaky
is still-
outside.
Well, if we're trying to be sneaky outside, we're a few hundred feet away.
Yeah.
Oh, and the two are pyrite red star.
I'm gonna forget that in 10 seconds.
As they should
Oh,
be.
you don't need to remember.
Should have picked Numtung. Much better.
Yeah, but they're not part of Rags and Dragons.
I know. Yet. All right, so you said that you guys are gonna find like a place inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in. I would say you trail them by a little bit, let them stealth ahead, and it's a relatively like straight cavern. It leads down a little bit, like a very slight angle, but it definitely does go down. And at least for the extent of all of your visions, and remember, you guys are blind in here. It is just a straight shot. You guys cannot see the end. Those of you that can see, you see these massive footprints that the giants obviously come through here back and forth very, very, very frequently. There's all kinds of like broken rocks and shit on the walls, like gouges where massive weapons have probably collided. There's little bones all over the place of, various woodland creatures. Nothing humanoid. Most of them are animals and such here. Just scattered about as you guys get further down. And there is a point where the tunnel does like a very hard left and then a very hard right almost immediately. So I don't know if you guys want to hang like in the little alcove where the curve makes, or if you want to go further down with them and see if there's anything else. That's the first little like bit of
Well, that's kind of up to Luxon and Ellis because we can't fucking see shit, so we don't even know this.
So I mean, what's the plan here? Because you guys are going to just be hiding in the dark.
Yeah.
You won't even know if you're seen.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
I recommend not doing.
Well, what other option do we have?
Yeah, there really
The
isn't much.
moonlight.
Well, Pyrite and Red Star can watch out for you guys.
Also,
Archers and
Kevin
guys.
can understand. Hey, why the fuck are these people here?
Yeah, like we
I
can
mean,
hear footsteps.
Their footsteps are also very loud,
That's
so they could hear them coming. But like,
And then I'll cast the light and we'll be able to see. But
okay,
So
So-
you'll at least have a little bit of warning with
Just
Okay.
You're just constantly ready to hold action to cast light if like you hear basically Kevin hears, "Hey, you fucks."
yeah.
oh boy.
the Tressums.
Good
will
luck,
let
buddies.
You know,
Then just ready to cast light at a moment's notice.
All right.
Flashbang.
Let's.
Because our only other option is being several hundred feet away.
That
Well,
would be a
that-
fucking flashbang, man.
I mean, that's the issue here. You guys don't know how deep these caverns go. Obviously, they're massive, you know. But again, so okay. So the rest of you guys see this little turn. Do you guys suggest that Kevin and then stay here, or do you want them
Yeah,
to
we're
go
kind of up
further?
to your guys' suggestion
Yeah.
because we have no vision, nothing.
Yeah,
What does
as
it
far
look
as
like after the turn.
as far as you guys can tell, it goes straight again, and then you don't really see too much else. It's just dark.
I
Trying
can
to find a nook in the
Don't
corner. I
yawn,
guess.
I'm already falling asleep.
I
Ooh.
can scout ahead really quick if need be. Just see if there's a better spot or
Stay with this. No, I'll it's
Okay.
okay.
Better
You
to have smokers.
sit here, wait, and then scream if
Alright.
you.
How far down are you gonna scout, Ellis? Just roughly.
I want to see. Let's just go like 100 feet just to see if there's
Okay.
anything there to begin with. Make sure.
So
there's
you get down about 50 feet, and you see this faint, like eerie glow coming from further down in the tunnel. But there is some sort of dim light happening.
Yeah, I can't really tell how far away that is. Right.
It's probably a good 150, 200 feet. It is just dim enough that it doesn't illuminate the whole corridor.
Kind of look at Lex and go, do we want to check it out just in case to see if that's, you know,
this light. It's gonna be someone.
stay quiet?
Okay.
We'll approach closer.
All right. Are you taking Bruno and Gwen with
No,
you?
no,
No,
no.
no, they're
Just the
back.
two of you?
It is
Okay.
just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Alrighty.
You can make
30
anything
plus stealth.
fun.
Yes. Okay, so for the time being, we'll put Luxon.
Oh, we're getting put on
And-
the map early, Alex.
Yeah.
Early
Um,
access to the map.
How far down are you guys going to go scouting? That's my next question.
Probably till we can see what.
I want to see what the light is.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything around it.
So I would say that you guys get down to where Ellis was, about 50 feet away from everybody else. You start seeing the glow. You go another 50 feet. It doesn't really get all that much brighter. It's very, very dim. So you're about 100 feet away from everybody. When you get to about 150 feet away from everybody, and you're keeping, an ear out to make sure that nothing's approaching, anything like that, you can start to see the source of the light, and it's coming from some sort of lichen or fungus that's very, very, very dimly illuminating the walls of the cavern.
Okay.
But at this point, when you get to that point where you can see it, you can see that the tunnel goes down a little further, and then it turns left.
Guess there's natural illuminations from some fungi. Does it look similar to the fungi I have at home?
The ones
It
we
doesn't.
found.
So the mushrooms that you got from the wizard's tower were pretty large fungi that glowed.
Mm,
This seems to be like something very small growing on, whether it's like I said, just lichen, like a type of moss, or like smaller mushrooms. Yeah, it's definitely a different species of plant.
Gotcha. You want to see at least what's around the bend? Are we pushed our luck?
We should probably back up.
Do we want to? I was worried that they're too far away than them sitting there at that bend.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if at least just seeing what is around the
The
bend.
question is, do we want to move them to where it's closer to where it's slightly illuminated?
Are we just gonna inch our way through this fucking cave? That might be enough. Just do that because they can't see shit.
Yeah, probably just move them to the start of the illumination, but keep them in the shadow, and then the rest of us just go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay. We'll head back. And did we get to the illumination or just close enough to see it?
you just got close enough to see what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. The actual illumination compared to the cave opening, there might be like a 50-foot section of cavern that's illuminated before it turns. Okay. So you guys head back, you grab the rest of the party, and you start towards where the lichen was glowing, right?
Yes.
All right. So you leave Nin and Kevin at the very edge of the cavern, or at the very edge of the illumination, I should say.
Yeah.
And the three of you creep forward, correct?
Yep.
And you guys are going.
4. Are you not going to count Bruno?
wait, Bruno going?
Bruno, I just include Bruno and Ellis together at this point. They are one entity. But where is
You know, stat-wise, Bruno
Rags?
could probably fuck up a normal bear at this point.
I was gonna say Bruno's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
So
Base HP 50.
Loki, you are leaving two
Brown bear has 34.
rags with the boys, right? And you're taking the real rags.
Rack Prime?
Can you talk through the
Yes.
other ones too?
Yeah,
I
with
think you're
the
asking me first. Like, can I talk through Bruno?
with the
communicate either
with the
Okay.
invocation you took, right? The voice master, chain
I
master,
didn't know
whatever
it
it's called.
extended to the other ones.
I believe
Oh,
does.
that I don't know. I would check.
I can double check.
So I would say leave the one you can talk through with them.
All
Right, absolutely. While we're getting him in position, I take
Yeah.
some glowing fungi.
I knew it was coming, so yeah, absolutely. And it is like a more of a moss lichen type of thing, and not like a mushroom.
Like glowing bioluminescent
I
moss.
was
Yeah.
It
also
says
gonna
I
take
can
some.
speak through my. I don't
Yeah,
think
I would say that it only works through the original rags. So if you want to take one of the flocks and leave the original rags
Ooh.
back with them, so you could talk between, that's up to you, because you can cast spells through all three of them.
So that's what I'll do.
What? All of the work, but for talking, you go on.
Right.
And with rags, even if we go a couple miles out of it, I can talk. So y'all will have the original and an extra, and I'll have
Don't we
Sounds
feel
good.
blessed?
I'll have pyrite.
I mean, I too choose pyrite. Let's see here. We will cut this out. And we won't go too much further, I don't think, because we're getting pretty close to
Yeah, so I'm getting tired myself. I'm Had a long night last night. Had to get up. So
Well, I mean, I'll leave it to you guys. You guys are just at the start of the cave. If you want to leave it off here, if you want to
Start with
explore just
It also
little
is a note that the map's not loading. So
I'm really.
Yeah,
it's
mine
not
just
loading for me either.
mine just went gray.
oh,
Mine just crashed.
Oh, there it is. It just loaded.
Mine. Oh. The map is loaded, but I think the thing has actually crashed because I can't do anything else. I'm stuck with the reload thing.
I hit reload. So
I'm good.
Oh wait, no, I'm back.
Reload.
Wah, wah.
That water.
Wah, wah.
See stairs.
You can see stuff?
Yeah, that's just an opening. So this is like a bridge.
But I do vote next week because, like I said, I have to get up at 3 a.m. this morning, and
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh,
That's
tired.
absolutely.
You mean in
if you
2
guys,
hours?
No, I said I got up at 3 a.m.
I was just
Mm.
get up.
oh shit, that's not.
And
right.
even if I had to get up at 3, that's 4 hours from.
No,
Oh.
OTC.
Huh?
OTC. Only time zone. The only one that
Oh.
matters.
All right, calling that.
Yes, that's
All right.
fine.
Sorry, I'm heading off.
If you guys want to like peek around the corner to see what you're in for before
I would have.
Hanging
shit.
out behind. Oh,
Who rolled that?
I did. That was my crafting roll. I'm done with the.
Right, crafting language.
I'm done with the clockwork amulet. Can I give that to Ellis real quick?
Sure. I don't care.
Here you go, Ellis. I don't think it requires a 2 minutes.
Before you leave, here.
You crafted it while you couldn't see in the dark and threw it at her.
I've been fiddling
Yeah.
with it for a few days and just
I
like
take this. Like, what is this? I don't.
During the planning phase, you were just knitting.
press this. Press
It's
this
not
button.
safe. To go alone. Take this. But
Press
I
this
have
button
Bruno.
when you aren't too sure, when you want a more secure shot.
By
Yada
the
yada
way,
yada.
Waffle, I gave you the artist tag because I added all the things you drew to the emotes.
Ah, cool.
So you are now a Twitch artist.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Night all. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Nah, you're.
It's all right. It's all right. It's probably better that we cut it off here. That way we can get through the whole thing all in
Yeah.
one go. And
I got a 20.
Nat 20 or
Oh shit! I'm not
crafting,
working on anything.
Am
Am I doing any?
Fox is smarter than average, but not.
There we go.
no genius.
Rex is white, Red Scar is red, Pyrite's gold. There you
You
go.
Nice.
named them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
There's all characters from
11
books.
off of learning Sylvan.
How can you tell them apart?
Just
Rex
no.
is white.
How can you not turn them or tell them apart? Loki, you know that the color pyrite is like gold.
I got it's yellow. If it looks weird if it's. Yeah.
I thought you said pyrite was red.
No. Red
Oh,
is red.
that's what I was like. I was like, what do you mean? I got you.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna do like a little bit of laundry, then I'm gonna go to bed. We have the AC people coming over tomorrow, and they're gonna be waking us up early.
I have to take an early shower.
I just googled pyrite, went to images, and tits.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's a black woman with like no shirt on, but she has her arm there.
Did you spell it correctly?